guys, welcome to another episode of Boss Talk Tuesday with me, your favorite transformation coach, Angela Williams, aka Angela Motivates. You guys already know what to do. Come on in, grab a seat, get some popcorn, even maybe some tea or some wine. Not really, but anyway, get whatever you feel like you need to get and get comfortable. Put your name in the comment section. Let me know who you are and where you're viewing me from. Also, spread some love by letting someone know that the video is here. And ta-da! If you're watching me on replay, simply put hashtag replay. I'm just being silly, guys. But anyway, also, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so because it is growing and I'm very proud of that. I'm really excited that I am getting my YouTube channel up, and I've even put a new banner up there, so you guys go check it out. Anyway, also we just celebrated Mother's Day, so happy belated Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there who are just doing everything in your power to take care of your families, especially during this COVID-19. I know it has posed great challenges, I'm sure, but especially with the homeschooling, but just know God is on your side. All right, so let's talk about today's topic. And you guys know I am really not good with titles, but I do want to talk to you guys today about considering the source. And no, I'm not talking about considering the person that's, backstabbing you or, gossiping about you. Not that source, okay? Consider the source, meaning the higher power, God, okay? So I want to talk to you guys about that because I was speaking to one of my business friends, colleagues, a sister in the entrepreneurial world. And she and I were talking about how funding our business, sometimes you can't really go by your bank account, right? You can't look at what's in the bank. So why am I talking to you guys about this? Because I know that a lot of times you can sabotage yourself when you don't have what you need, like in the natural, like when you don't see it in the natural, then you tend to get discouraged, or you tend to put it on the back burner because you don't know how you're supposed to get things done, whether that's pursuing your passion, whether that's, furthering yourself in your career, like if you need to go back to school so that you can better position yourself for the job that you're trying to get, whether you want to learn how to streamline your business or scale your business, whatever the case may be, guys, it's going to require some money and some effort, okay? So a lot of times when you look at your, the things that you need to get done, your to-do list, you're like, I don't know how I'm going to get all of these things done because I don't have X, Y, Z. Well, that's why I want to talk to you guys about considering the source, because it's not for us to figure out. The only thing that we do is because the desire is given to us by God. So he's planted that desire in you for the thing that it is that you need to further your career goals or to pursue your passion, right? So why not consider him? So like, for example, we were talking about, how she needs to get some professional photos done, but a lot of the photographers are very expensive. And I was like, if this is something that's going to further advance you, then make the investment. But if you don't see the money in your bank account, it's okay. Write down all of the things that you need to get done. Actually start finding out how much it's going to cost, like writing down the cost of the thing. So you're going to list whatever the item is or whatever it is that you need to do, you're going to write that down. And then you're going to start doing the research to find out how much it's going to cost to get XYZ thing done. And then once you do that, then you take that list and you put it before God and say, Father, these are the things that I need to get accomplished in order to fulfill my purpose in the earth, because guess what? You gave me the desire to want to pursue my passion. You gave me the desire to want to further my career. You gave me the desire to want to better my family, that sort of thing. So it's like putting the mandate back on him because he has put it on you. It's his vision. You're just carrying it out. So this is why it's important to consider him in all things when it relates to you trying to live out your purpose, which is according to his will, right? So, because we all know that we have a purpose, and we all know that our purpose is to serve mankind. God is about relationships. And so, anytime you can enrich the lives of other people, you are fulfilling the will of God for your life. Okay, so take the list, put it before God, and say, Father, these are the things that I need to further the vision. And then you leave it. You ask God to show you how to go about getting those things, no matter how much it's going to cost you. It could be, you can need $2,000, you can need $3,500, or however much it is that you need. He is able to get that money to you. But once you write it down, you can't worry about it anymore. You've written it down. You need to put it to the side. You need to go on about your business, not thinking about, what do I need to do to get this money, or what do I need to do to get this thing? Because what's going to happen is, once you release it to Him and let it be, then ways are going to start coming and making, a way for you to actually get the thing that it is you need. Because a lot of times we go to God with, oh, my bank account looks like XYZ. Well, He's not concerned about your bank account, because He's given you everything that pertains to life and godliness. That's what the word says. I've given you everything that pertains to life and godliness. It's just a matter of application, knowing how to actually present these things to Him in order for you to see the answer to the prayer. But also considering that it's not going to come the way that you think it's going to come. It's not, when you put the list out there, a sale may come up, and you may actually have the extra money in your bank account. Your job may offer some overtime, unexpected. You understand what I'm saying? So it's going to come in different ways, but you have to open yourself up to receive what those ways are by simply saying, show me how I'm going to be able to afford this. Not, I can afford it. How can I afford it? Do you see how changing just the simple words will open up the whole window for God to just say, okay, now I have to get involved, because they're asking me, how are they able to do this? Not that they can't. Because if you say, I cannot afford, then you've already settled the matter. There's no further discussion. You can't afford it. So period. That's it. It's done. But if you say, show me how I can afford it, then you're putting a more positive spin on it to open up the avenues for it to come in. But just know that it's going to come in different forms. There may be an unexpected check that shows up in the mailbox for a bill or something that you overpaid 10 years ago, that they just now located you. Or you may have seen a decrease in a bill that you normally would have to pay so much money for a month. So it's going to be just different creative ways that this money will start to manifest itself in your life, so that you can get the things that you need. But first, it requires you writing it down. It's getting that vision before you, so that now your mind, your subconscious mind, is now saying, okay, we have a job to do. We've been given some instructions. We have to go out and make this way for Katie, you know what I'm saying, to get whatever it is that she has put on this list. So when you're actually going to increase your career goals or your purpose or whatever it is that's going to require something that's bigger than you, consider the source. And I think I've made myself clear. So I'll go back over what steps you need to take, okay? Number one, you're going to make a list of all the things that are needed, no matter how, and don't shortchange yourself either, because a lot of times you'll write on that list something that's so inexpensive because, oh, I'm trying to think within my frame of thinking, right? But you're not considering you, and you're not the source. You're considering the source. He owns everything. He owns a cattle on 1,000 hills. So $10,000 is like 10 cents to God, okay? He's bigger than what's in the natural. So be very specific on your list. Like, if you want a laptop, what type of laptop do you want? What brand? What color is your laptop? Does your laptop have a decorative case? Does it have a certain speed? What applications do you want on your laptop? Name those things. Put it on there. If it is a photographer that you're looking for, like how she and I were talking about, look at some really nice photographers, like ones that you know is going to be expensive, but guess what? They're going to give you the best work. And guess what? You can also find one that's less expensive. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's add balance, okay? Like, I'm not saying that you have to be ridiculous with it, but don't find someone that's like doing photography in their kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like, find somebody who is actually a qualified photographer, one who is putting out some really good work, because you're trying to capture images that are going to propel you to the next level. You don't want to half step. You don't want to put yourself out there as someone who, is just throwing yourself out there, So, because I'm really big on presentation. I believe presentation is everything. So, you guys can see that or know that about me, is that I'm really big on presentation, but everybody's not like that. But anyway, I would hope that you would want to make the investment within yourself, but stop looking at your ability and look at his ability, because he is the source. Stop looking at your bank account and look at his bank account, because his bank account is massive, okay? His bank account can take care of anything that you need. Stop telling the Lord that your car payment is behind. He's not concerned with that, because he's already given you everything that pertains to life and godliness. It's just a matter of you finding ways to unlock the keys to get this thing to manifest. And that is writing it down, because guess what? When you write it down and you pray about it, then he'll open the door. He'll start to tell you, minister to you through thoughts, through a sign, anything. Like somebody may call you. So just begin to trust him to lead and guide you. And he'll tell you, call so-and-so, such and such. And then you call them, and then they start asking you, hey, how's everything going? And then, my car note is past due. Well, girl, how much is your car payment? Oh, it's so-and-so, such and such. Okay, well, I'll send you the money. I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, things like that. And it happens, because I am a witness, guys. I do every single thing by faith. I cannot tell you the amount of times God has shown up for me. So, write it down. Write the cost, pray about it, and release it, and put it away, so that you don't keep looking at it, wondering when it's going to happen, and then start creating these stories about how it should happen. Because as we saw in the Bible, when they were at the wedding feast and they ran out of wine, who did they go to? They went to the source, and they said, hey, we're out of wine. And Jesus was like, what business is that of mine? Because he hadn't quite yet done any miracles at that time. So, but he was like, his mother said, whatever he tells you to do, do it. So then he tells them to go and get the water pots and fill it with water, so that he can then perform the miracle. So again, they didn't go to the person who threw the wedding feast. They went to the source. You go to the source. Peter fished all night and didn't catch anything. But when the source got involved and told him what to do, put your net out on the side of the boat. And he had a net breaking experience, because why? He considered the source. He didn't consider his skills in that moment, because he could have said, no, you don't know what you're talking about. We've been out here all night. I'm a fisherman. You're not. You're a carpenter. So why should I listen to you? No, he didn't do that. He considered what the source had to say. What are you considering in the times when you need something done, or you need to accomplish a goal? Who are you considering? Are you considering the words of the naysayers? Consider the source. All right. And I think that is it, guys. That's all I have. I hope you guys are enjoying Boss Talk Tuesdays, and I hope that you are getting something out of what I have to say. I'm also looking for topic ideas, guys. So if there's anything that you would like for me to speak on, feel free to message me. I don't care. Like, message me and I can tell you, oh yeah, I would love to talk about that. Or, no, I'm not qualified to speak on that. All right. So that's it. Have a blessed week, rest of the week, because the week has already started. So have a blessed rest of the week. And I look forward to connecting with you guys next week, Tuesday. All right. Take care. Bye.